back with a dish on us. And we're just about a week away from Turkey Day, and the Dish Crew has just what you need.
That's right. We have a planning guide to survive the day with all those delicious Thanksgiving essentials. We are making the ultimate Thanksgiving feast. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
My favorite time on the dish. Okay, so we have the most delicious sides. We have a veggie-heavy stuffing. Oh, just saying that. Just stovetop Brussels sprouts that won't crowd your oven. And, of course, we're going to start with the bird. This year, we are answering the age-old question. We want to find out which is better, frozen or fresh, dry or wet brine. These are big debate points, and we are answering them definitively here. But first, Thanksgiving is not just one big gravy train, you guys. There are some holiday horror stories out there. Do not let these happen in your kitchen.
What are you doing, Punk?
Honey, I think it's ready. Oh.
This turkey's for Thanksgiving dinner. Do not touch it, okay?
And they run for the hills.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, what I love, first of all, Khaleesi, my parents' dog, would for sure get in on that turkey. If you left it that close to the edge, shame on you.
She was asking for it.
She was asking for it. But I love that all these people had their phones out when, like, the flaming bird came out of the oven. Ridiculous. I remember the time that we charred the bird to a crisp and everybody had to eat tofurkey.
Yes, that disaster. All right.
Saying that.
We have some
not gonna
turkey
have that
testing
this
going
year.
on here. I cannot wait to see the results. We're going to actually figure out what makes sense and answer those big questions Daphne alluded to.
This is one of my favorite things that we do on the dish, where we actually get to the crux of, like, A, what tastes better, which I think is what we all care about, but B, why does it happen that way? So we actually have a fresh turkey and a frozen turkey, breast sliced off of both of them. I'm going to give them a taste and describe the difference texturally between fresh versus frozen.
All right, so we actually went to a turkey farm, everybody, and saw the freezing process. So here the turkey's running around, right? Now, afterwards, a frozen turkey is air chilled for 48 hours, right? That chilling breaks down muscle fibers, makes the meat more tender. And then it's flash frozen, right? So that freshness is frozen in time. That's what Daphne's tasting right now. Now, a fresh turkey has a lot less control, right? Sounds better, doesn't it, everybody? But you're shipping it in a truck, the temperature varies, it's not always controlled perfectly, unlike when it's frozen, when if you hit it like this, it's frozen. All right, Daphne, frozen versus fresh turkey. I know one sounds better, but in the taste category, which one wins?
Do I have to stop eating now? Is that what you're
You
saying?
have to-
Okay. I'm really impressed by this, actually, because they taste very comparable, but the frozen's texture is much better. Frozen is the way to go.
There you have it.
You heard it here.
As long as you leave enough time to defrost it, you don't have to feel guilty about buying a frozen turkey anymore. Okay,
not.
save some money.
But by the way, we should say, if you have a frozen bird, take it out 4 days before Thanksgiving. 4 days, because you need 3 days to defrost it and 1 day to do your seasoning on it.
Yes.
All right, now the turkey brine testing. First of all, before we get into the wet and dry, define what brining is.
Okay, so brining, think of it almost like a tenderizing party. And you know I love a good party. But yes, what the process does, it breaks down the muscle fibers. So as it sits in its liquid or in its dry, so if you have that dry bird problem, this is the way to go.
All right, so there's two ways of making that party happen.
Yes.
There's two ways to brine, Jimmy, because turkey in a clear container. To do the test, you can all see, very transparent here. You got water and some ice. Make me the wet brine.
All right, so we're starting with the wet, and you want to have a container that will hold all your liquid and your bird, and don't use your old mop the old mop bucket or something. Make sure it's clean. We don't want that. A clean container. And we have ice water in here because we want it to be at a safe temperature, okay? So this starts the brining process. In this pot, I've got brown sugar, salt, and water, and we've just heated it up to dissolve everything, and then we will chill it, and then we'll pour it in. We don't want to do a hot liquid in here because we want to keep the ice and keep it nice and cold.
Right.
All right. So this starts all the flavoring, salt and sugar and water. And then we come with the fun part. This is the aromatics of things. So we'll add in some peppercorns. We'll do some juniper berries, nice and fragrant.
Gin.
Yeah, and you can really have fun with this. I like doing some herbs. You can do rosemary. I have thyme going on in here.
Smells good. Yeah.
A little bay leaf. And we gotta have garlic.
Yes.
And garlic should be in everything. And you take an entire head of garlic, you cut it in half, and you drop that right in there.
Oh
so you
my
can,
goodness,
you
that's
smell
rich.
that already, right?
Yeah. Oh, that is rich.
So imagine all those good flavors penetrating through that turkey inside and out. Delicious. All right, Doc, would you like to drop our bird in
Oh,
there
baby,
for
in there.
us?
Here we go.
All right.
Come on, girl.
Dive in there.
Yeah.
There you go. Do it.
Dunger. Perfect. Perfect size. You're gonna put this in the refrigerator overnight, okay? And then you'll take it out, pat it dry, and then you pop it in your oven like you normally do according to its weight. Beautiful turkey.
So you're reminding me to say, actually, taking your bird out 4 days in advance, it still needs to stay in the refrigerator. You
Yes.
can't just have it hanging out for 4 days.
Keep it in the refrigerator in a safe place away from all your other food so we don't cross-contaminate. Okay?
Dry brine. How's it differ?
Now we're going for the dry ingredients, and we're gonna start off the same way. We do salt and also brown sugar. This is the base for any brine, no matter what you're doing. And then we'll add in our fun parts. Here we got a little bit of fennel going. This is gonna make it smell so
great.
Oh God, that smell from the holidays is like crazy.
So fresh and citrusy, too.
And
wow.
black peppercorns going in there. And I have a little zest. So we have a little orange and lemon zest. Nice and bright. And you'll stir that all together. And it's just like the wet brine, except we're not adding all the ice water. So you'll stir this up, and then you're gonna sprinkle this all over your bird. And you're just gonna rub it in, make friends with your bird. Perfect.
That sits overnight in the fridge as well.
Same thing, overnight in the fridge with all that. And make sure you get inside and out, inside the cavity. Make sure everything is flavored beautifully.
Gorgeous.
So I thought Daphne and I could be the taste testers today. The official
Absolutely.
taste testers.
Okay, so, I'm gonna try
And I
your
got
dry
one
brine
clean
first.
hand, so I can
Oh,
go
my
in.
goodness.
Yeah, here, I cut you.
This is
You
so
got it.
good.
Okay, you got it.
I am prepared. That's why I keep
prepared.
a clean hand.
So give me an honest opinion.
What do you think?
Guys, the wet brine does keep the bird nice and moist, but I'll tell you what, the skin is not getting crispy for me.
Yep.
The dry brine, the texture is delicious. It is crispy golden on the outside, but it is salted and flavorful to the bone, seasoned beautifully. That's delicious. And easier. Honestly, like this is way easier to me than having to submerge
As
it
the guy, I gotta say, I had to dunk the bird. I had to do the heavy lifting, right? It may seem like the dry brine is tastier, but I can guarantee that it's easier. Guys, there are football games on, people.
You got
Can't be
things-
dunking turkeys all day long.
So yeah, dry is the way to go, I guess,
Look
huh?
at that crunchy.
When we come back, we're making the ultimate Thanksgiving feast to cook a turkey in under an hour. Can you do that at home? Stay here, you'll learn how to do it.